And now Plano West AP Music Theory teacher Akira Sato will introduce two award winners, Qianqian Yang and Philip Yu.
Thank you very much. Yes, my name is Akira Sato, and I'm the AP Music Theory teacher at Plano West High School. Today, I have the honor and privilege of introducing to you Miss Qianqian Yang. Qianqian is an exemplary student at Plano West who's, should I embarrass you? I'm not sure. Her GPA of 4.663 ranks her in 4th in a class of over 1,500 students. She was recently named National Merit Finalist. She is a National AP Scholar, earning a score of 5 in, if I'm getting this right, 9 out of 9 AP tests, and counting. This year is not over, and counting. Qianqian is also an extremely accomplished pianist, just to mention a couple out of a long list of her musical achievements. She was the grand prize winner of the International Young Artist Competition and first place state winner of the TMTA State Performance Competition. That's an abbreviated list I'm reading you. When given this opportunity to introduce Qianqian, I actually reached out to some of the other teachers at Plano West. One teacher who wrote me an email, very eloquent than probably I could put. She said, and I quote, "The way her mind works is something of awe. She presents ideas that supersede the norm. Qianqian is always searching to enrich her meaning of the world, and therefore independently excavates for the answers to the questions she frequently seeks. These discoveries have led to profound discussions in the classroom." Wow. My own experiences with Qianqian has been very similar. Just to share an anecdote with you, we in music theory class, we work on a skill called sight singing, where students are given a short melody and are expected to sound out the melody using their voice without the aid of an instrument. One day, I noticed Qianqian was singing the melody with her eyes closed. It's kind of a peculiar thing to see when we're doing a sight singing activity and her eyes are closed, sight singing. As it turns out, she was spending the 75 seconds of study time memorizing the melody. She had taken it upon herself to give herself an extra challenge by not only understanding the melody, but memorizing it, going above and beyond the required exercise. I too appreciate the smile and enthusiasm she brings to class every day. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege to present to you Ms. Qianqian Yang.
So before I begin, I would just like to thank Mr. Sato, as well as my parents, Ms. King, the committee on this scholarship team, and everyone for giving me the honor to be up here today, for giving me your support, your guidance, and everything. And as I don't actually have a speech prepared, I thought the best way to start was just with a story. So my education in music and the arts began when I was just 6 years old, 5.5, something like that. And my parents were working, and my dad actually stayed at home. He was like, "Qianqian, you need something to do with yourself instead of hanging off my leg." So he bought me a small electric keyboard, and there it began. Music became my playmate. Since then, aside from all the accolades, I think music has become more than a playmate to me, and it's taught me how to listen to both the sounds and the silence in life. For instance, when I'm driving home on the highway and there's traffic and the rain is pouring, I like to listen to the sounds of the rain, the way they ebb and flow, the way the raindrops pitter-patter on the windshield, the way the windshield moves back and forth. And in it, I hear the filigree of Chopin's melodies, and I can trace each individual raindrop as it falls slowly down through the earth, crystalline, reflective, refracting the sounds of the world around me. And also, piano has let me hear Mozart's familiarity and warmth in the coffee I drink, as the swirl of steam rotates around and around and eventually comes up and dissipates into the air. I cannot help but imagine that the sounds of the world and the people around us are also slowly sinking into our every pore, in our faces, in our body, and connecting us all. And on that note, I think music has also given me a unique opportunity to connect with others around me. This past summer, Me and seven of my friends, in fact, arranged a trip to Japan. We self-arranged a couple of music pieces, from classical melodies to Let It Go, a Disney hits. And we went to Japan, and we performed at several special needs middle and elementary schools, especially those affected by the Fukushima nuclear disaster, the earthquake, the tsunami. And in that way, beyond language, music has become something that connects all of us. So in the future, I hope to further this, possibly not in formal studies, but I will keep up my piano studies, and also by just learning to listen to the sounds, to the silence, to the people around me. I will be attending Harvard University next fall, studying what I am completely undecided, so if you have any recommendations, please let me know. But yes, I do hope to continue my love of music, of arts, and of listening there. And aside from that, I think I'm it. That's it. Thank you all for listening.